The spherical robot darted around wildly. Rick lunged forward and grabbed it. It thrashed violently, trying to escape. After giving birth to an alien baby, it reverted to its original form. A few days earlier, Morty had been browsing a shop in another dimension when he noticed a sex robot tucked into a corner. Being in puberty, he was strongly drawn to the female body and asked Rick to buy it for him.
Oh, it looks cool, huh? That's why you want it?
Yeah, I mean, it's different from the stuff on Earth. And you take me to all these crazy places across the galaxy, and, I don't really have anything to remember all those trips by.
Rick saw through Morty's intention and bought the robot anyway. After returning home, the family was forced to endure Morty's passionate behavior. After a brief rest, he jumped right back into action. Suddenly, Morty called Rick for help. Rick went to the room and saw that the robot had transformed. Watching it give birth to a small creature, Rick realized this was not just a simple sex robot. He dismantled it and found a gestation device inside. That meant the creature was Morty's child. Fearing it could bring disaster, Rick wanted to kill it. Everyone opposed the idea. Morty insisted on raising the child. Rick could only give in. After further research on the robot, Rick learned its home planet was Glesopaso. He decided to investigate the truth. As soon as the portal opened, Summer was snatched away by a monster. Rick rushed in right after her. Summer was being forced by a group of monsters. Rick shot them down. They tried to escape, but the portal gun was destroyed. More monsters surrounded them in the distance. It turned out the creatures used Summer as a breeding tool. The planet was littered with decaying robots. Because Rick knew how to repair them, he and Summer earned a chance to survive. But the monsters kept harassing Summer whenever they could. To protect herself, she put on a black robe. Suddenly, a giant flying human head appeared in the sky, dropping robots down to the monsters. After satisfying their desires, the robots were collected again. Rick and Summer followed them into a cave. Inside were countless pregnant robots in storage. Two robed women stepped out of the shadows. The moment Rick spoke, they grabbed him by the throat. On this world, men were slaves to women. His behavior had been deeply disrespectful. If he were merely a rogue, he would have been killed on the spot. If he belonged to Summer as a slave, he could be spared. With no choice, Summer lied and said Rick was her slave. Rick and Summer were taken back to their base. The place was inhabited entirely by women. Because the men of this planet were naturally violent, the women had fled from them and built their own kingdom here. They did not want to become pregnant or give birth, so robots were used to do it instead. After the babies were born, the girls received a proper education and remained in paradise as workers once grown. The boys were discarded outside. They reached adulthood in less than a day, so there was no concern for their survival. Summer told them that a male baby had been born on Earth. The Queen concluded at once that Earth would be in danger. Summer claimed she was the ruler of Earth and needed to return to prevent the disaster. The Queen agreed to send her back, but first insisted on sharing a drink. Rick wanted to leave immediately. Summer feared angering them. During their argument, she accidentally revealed their real relationship. Learning they came from a patriarchal society, the Queen had them arrested. Being ruled by men was illegal on this planet. They were sentenced to death. At the critical moment, Summer argued that they could not impose this planet's laws onto Earth. As Queen, she should embrace differences between worlds. The Queen was persuaded and arranged a ship to send them away. Meanwhile, the creature was growing rapidly. Morty tried to teach it to be good. He kept it at home, letting it watch cartoons and play video games. But its genes drove it to destroy everything. After an argument, the creature ignored Morty's pleas, walked out of the house, and rushed into the street. Its evil nature was fully unleashed. It smashed cars everywhere, sending pedestrians running in terror. Morty ran to stop it, but the car was blocked by it. Terrified, Morty crawled out of the vehicle. The creature lifted the car, ready to crush him. Morty tried to awaken its conscience.
Where's your hands? My car!
And that's how we play handy.
Rick arrived and raised his gun to shoot the creature. Morty desperately tried to stop him. Moved by his father's love, the creature looked at all the destruction it had caused and suddenly became lost and confused. Morty understood its confusion and urged it to turn its uncontrollable urge to kill into something meaningful. Brad Anderson suggested it become a creator and channel its thoughts into work. The creature had an epiphany. It urgently wanted to write a novel. After saying goodbye to Morty, it left the family home.